When the flight landed in Bangalore for the first time in a year, Gauramma felt at home. She realized that the grass was always greener on the other side. America was no longer a fantasy land for her. There was pain, misery, and happiness there as in any other country. It was no longer the land of mighty dollar which made magic. It was not paradise. Shamanna had come to receive her at the airport. He had hired a taxi. She wondered why Girish had not come to receive her, which she had fully expected. Shamanna gently explained, "I shall tell you everything once we get home. By the way, how was America?" Gauramma said, "It was fine. We shall talk about it at home." Gauramma was delighted to see the familiar scenes: cycles, rickshaws, street hawkers, the dust and heat. Shamanna said, "I thought America would never let you go. How come you are back in a year?" Gauramma responded, "America is great, but our country is no less. Tell me, how are Vinisha and Harshita? Did they miss me?" Shamanna turned around and stared at Gauramma. He could not believe his ears. Soon the taxi stopped in front of their house and Shamanna opened the door with keys. Gauramma said, "Today is Sunday. How come Vinisha is not at home?" "She is not in Bangalore. She has shifted to Mysore on transfer." "What? How can she leave Girish and go?" Gauramma was upset. "He has also been transferred to Mysore." "How can they go without my permission?" "They are adults. They do not require our permission. As a matter of fact, it was I who sent them. Your fulsome praise of Janki was pushing Vinu into a depression. The symptoms were there to be seen. I do not want my healthy daughter-in-law to suffer for no fault of hers. It is better that she be away from such an atmosphere." "Gauri, love and affection are more important than food and money. Vinisha is like our daughter and I do not want her to suffer. What I would have done for Surbhi, I did for Vinisha." Gauramma sat down helplessly. Shamanna continued quietly, "Gauri, never once did you mention Vinisha or Harshita in any of your calls or letters. Don't you think she felt it rather deeply?" Gauramma said sadly, "I have changed a lot. America has opened my eyes and I shall never make that mistake again. Will Vinisha and Harshita never come back to this house? Can I not see Harshita ever?" Gauramma was now in tears. Shamanna comforted his wife and said, "Don't worry, there has been no fight. We can leave for Mysore right now if you wish to see them and have a nice time together, provided you promise me one thing." "What is that?" Gauramma asked in surprise. "You should not keep talking about America, its wealth and your dollar bahu." "Oh, don't worry. I won't. I won't ever. I promise," said Gauramma. With a deep sigh, she opened her purse to retrieve the keys to open her suitcase, and $100 bill fell out. It was the bill that Chandru had given her at the airport. But at that moment, it did not hold any charm, any power, or any magic. The invincible dollar had fallen.